What's going on YouTube? How's everyone doing, man? I'm gonna make a video that's not normally something I would do, but I wanted to do it just to show people, well, we'll just jump into it. So back in my day, I worked for McDonald's for a good, some of 20 years plus, and one of my chores at working at the store was taking care of the ice cream machine, which is this. So a lot of you are familiar with this machine, especially if you ever went to McDonald's and are like, oh, it's down, I can't give you an ice cream or a milkshake or whatever. We're about to break it down real quick on why that is. And it is most of the time human error because they don't know. And it's also because the way the machine is actually programmed. So when they deliver the machine to the store, they don't tell the owners, operators, or the GMs or whoever on why it breaks and what to do to fix it. We're going to cover that all in this little short video. So in this video, I'm going to show you a couple of differences real quick. This machine here is pretty much the same machine that McDonald's uses with two differences. One, this one doesn't have an automatic draw door right here on this side, the left side, where your chocolate would be. Oh, actually there's three differences really, but anyway, so yeah, this doesn't have the automatic draw door. This does not have the hoses that you would see coming into it anywhere for your flavoring, and this does not have what they call the heat treat cycle at night. And that right there, the heat treat cycle, could be your major cause, at least one of them, why you don't get ice cream from this machine when you want it. So there are your differences. This right here is your number on how many times it's been used, I believe. At least that's what I've been told, but I find that to be false as well. These numbers over here is for your left hopper, your right hopper, and this is what the temperatures are inside of it, which is up here, not below here, up top. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm actually draining the liquid out, all the mix. Now we use here at the store, which we're not a McDonald's, we use Hershey's ice cream, and well, that's just it, because there's nothing really out there. I mean, everybody has their own preferences, but we use Hershey's. We find our customers love the quality of their ice cream and the flavors and stuff like that, so that's what we deal with. But anyway, like I'm saying, I'm just right now draining all the material out. This will be discarded, and then I got new material that's in the fridge by me that it's gonna go in here, and we'll show you that in a sec. But just want to show you a step-by-step process on breaking this machine down. Alright guys, so check it out. I've already went and I washed the pump, which is over here, and as you can tell, I did a couple of buckets of rinse. They get the old material out from in here. This is a bucket of soapy water, as you can tell. Now look, this is what I'm going to show you, the little secret from keeping your machine to go in a heat treat mode. Now, this is inside of your hopper, obviously, and if you look on this one, you have all these lines right here. These are here for a purpose. If you fill your machine between here and here, 99% of the time, you will almost never go into heat treat mode. Since you work at McDonald's and you work on this machine, if you fill it past this, you're going to go into heat treat mode the minute you put it back together, and you're not going to be able to serve ice cream. And you're going to have to take it apart. You're going to have to re-clean the machine, and if it locks up, obviously you're going to have to put a hot rag inside the barrel and unlock it. I mean, come on, it's a pain in the ass, but if you listen to what I'm telling you, bro, right here, in between here and here is where you want to be with your bag of mix, or 2 bags of mix. Between here and here, if you fill it past that, you're gonna have a problem, and either if you can't fix it, your GM of your store is gonna have to call for a fix, and you already know that's very costly. Now, they don't tell you this shit when they send you this machine. And also on the back, sometimes, this one don't have it, is y'all can tell. But in some of these machines, there's a restart button in the back, which also can help. This one don't have it because we don't have heat treat or any of the other fancy shit on it. It's just a regular soft serve machine. But if you do what I'm telling you, 99% of the time, I promise you, you will not go into heat treat mode after you clean it, and it will not lock up unless you mess something up somewhere else. Now, one more very important step. Okay, this is very important. Now, you notice it says 00, but you also notice that it's still on. So before you remove this face, because if you don't do this step, you will go into freezer lock right away once you turn your machine back on, or whatever the case is. So before you remove this face, after you clean your hopper, come right here. There's a switch underneath, right behind this. There's a switch, and if you flip it, turns it off. Now in your machine, once you're cleaned 100%, it'll give you unit cleaned, and most of the time it'll give you a date for when the next time you got to clean it is. So make sure you pay attention to this so you can stay on top of your machine at your job and keep it clean. So this next part, it's for cleaning the barrel. Now you see mine's not all that dirty in there because a lot of it came out when I had thrown all the liquid through and stuff like that. But the easiest way to clean this is if you go to Dollar Tree, excuse me for a minute, you buy one of these. It looks like a freaking toilet brush, okay? But it's not. But if you buy one of these and you take your towel and you wrap it around it and you go in there a couple times with a clean towel, you will get all this nice and clean and looking fresh again. And then after you do that, I'm going to show you your next step. All right, so here's a little tip. If your machine, after you put it back together, and some reason it goes in the freezer lock up here, I'm going to show you a quick way. Sorry about the ambulance was driving by. But I'm going to show you a quick way how to get it from freezer lock back to your normal running machine without having to reset it, call anybody in, blah, blah, blah. Easiest way, get 2 rags. You want them thick. So your grill rags that you use for your grill, you get 2 of those, get them as hot as you can get them. And then what you want to do is remove these. Your, I forgot what that's called, but anyway, you want to remove this whole unit right here. Obviously, it comes out on both ends. And you want to take these grill rags and you want to put them inside of these barrels, both of them, okay? And then do not put these back in behind the rags. You're going to have a freaking problem closing the door. But what you want to do is just take your door, and you put it back on without these, just your rags, and seal them tight. And then you go outside, you sweep the parking lot, you find something else to do for about a good 5 to 10 minutes. When you come back, you'll see your temperature would have raised up, and you're out of freezer lock. And this is after, obviously, you drain your machine and shit like that. But if you do that, your machine will come out of freezer lock. You just gotta, obviously put everything back together, fill up your hoppers again, and then give it a few minutes while it comes up or lowers down the temp where you need to serve your ice cream at. And I promise you that will work. Okay, so now that I'm done, and I'm waiting for my machine to come down to temp, and everything looks good, I'm going to show you something. Show this to your GM, because I'm about to make greasing this machine, or the parts that you need to grease, a hell of a lot cheaper. Now, I know the stuff you use is petrol gel. I know where you get it from, and I know how much it is. If you go on Amazon, you order this exact one. It says petrol gel. This is the same stuff you're using right now to lubricate the pump and all your gaskets on this machine. Now, this is only, I think I got 2 of these for $10 on Amazon. And it takes a 2-day shipping. If you want, leave a message. I'll see if I can leave a link on here. I don't know how to do it, but I'll try. So you can just go on Amazon and purchase this yourself. But I promise you, this is the same stuff. And I've been using it here at this store now for 4 years. And I have no problems with the machine. As you can see, in here it's running fine. It is coming down to temp, and this will work on every machine. So you do not need to call your distributor for the machine and order it through them. I am still working on a place where I can get all the gaskets, the fixings, like the paddles and all the plastics in here. But please do yourself a favor, save a few bucks, order this stuff. You can order it in quantity for as much as it costs you to get one tube. You can order like 4 or 5 tubes, be ahead of yourself for a while. You know, the stuff does not expire. So I hope you guys like the video. You know, it was something different for me, but I've also seen a lot of these videos where people talk about corruption and this, that, and the third. So you can take the video as you want, but if you follow the steps I told you, you will stay out of freezer lock, and you will stay out of heat treat mode, because you already know them heat treat modes, they take about 5 hours for the whole machine to do its thing and come back down and possibly work, if not go into freezer lock afterwards. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, share, subscribe, you know, for more videos, more content. Things are going to be getting back to normal hopefully soon. And yeah, that's it. Well, again, thanks for watching.